Hey YouTube, I just had an idea that I thought it would be cool to share my triathlon journey with you all here because I'm going to be working on this for the next 7 months. We're in December right now, and my Olympic distance triathlon that I'm participating in is a Pleasant Prairie Triathlon in June of 2015. So I thought it'd just be cool to vlog about my experience leading up to the tri. I realize the majority of the people that watch this channel are focused on hair, and so what I will do is put a header in front of the videos that are triathlon specific, and so it'll probably say like tri vlog in front of that. But today's video, I am going to be taking a trip to my favorite bike shop, which is Wheel and Sprocket. I'm getting a big kit upgrade to my bike, and I'm getting clips put on my pedals, and I'll share more about that with you once I get to the shop. I'm getting ready to rack up my bike to take it to the shop so that we can put the pedals on it, but I'll just show you the bike that I have, which is a Trek hybrid. I believe it might have a little carbon frame on it to make it faster, but these are something that's relatively new for me that I've installed. These are triathlon bars, and these are what allow you to lean forward on your bike and be a little bit more aerodynamic. And the clips that I talked about, I'm getting clips put on my pedals so that when you pedal, you're getting power when you're pushing down and pulling up versus just when you're pedaling forward. So I'll show you more again when I get to the shop. All right, so I'm in my car. I got my bike mounted up in the back there, which I'm sure is not very easy to see, but I'll show you the bike more when I get to the shop. But I thought it'd be helpful if I just did a very quick explanation about why I got into doing triathlons. When I first started doing competitive like sports, the first sport that I got into was cycling, because it was the one exercise that I could do for very long periods of time and not get horribly fatigued. And the biggest ride that I had done before I got into triathlons is I did a 30 or 35 mile ride for diabetes research and fundraising, and I got bit by the bug. And for me, I'm just someone that I like to push and push and push and just see what else more I'm capable of. And when I found out about the Iron Girl Triathlon, which is a sprint distance triathlon, I was like, all right, let me see if I can train and I can do this. And it just gave me something to work towards. It gave me something that I could use to stay in shape with, get in better shape with, and just help me on my overall fitness and wellness and health. So that's why I got into triathlons, and I will see you guys at the bike shop soon. All right, so I am now here in Wheel and Sprocket, which is my favorite bike store. You can see they have lots of inventory here. And the person that is helping me with my pedals today is Pat. Hey, Pat.
Hello.
Okay, so if you can just explain to us a little bit about the shoe that we selected for me and the pedal we selected.
Okay, this is a triathlon shoe. The benefits of this is less straps to get in and out, being able to pull the back up so you're easier, cut down on your transition times. The pedals will go on the bottom of the shoes. The cleat will go on the bottom. This will allow for a much more efficient pedal stroke, so you can push and pull with the pedal stroke. Right.
Cool, thank you.
All right.
Okay, so I am here in the shoe section of the store. There are a lot of styles that they have that you can select and choose from, and this is just one example, but I wanted to give a little bit of more of an explanation as to why having clipped-in shoes are so important when you are cycling. So what happens normally when you have just a regular running shoe or a tennis shoe that you are cycling with is that you only get one source of energy, and that is when you're pushing down on your pedal. So you push to propel your bike forward. When you have a shoe that has cleats on it, this one doesn't have cleats yet, but it's going to have cleats installed on it, and then there are pedals that have clips that you then clip those cleats into. You get two sources of energy, one where you are pushing down and one where you are pulling up. And what that does is that ultimately allows you to go significantly faster because you have two sources of energy instead of one. So now I'm going to go get on my bike and we'll see how I like it being clipped in for the first time. Okay, so my bike is set up on, what we call this, a trainer?
This is a trainer, yes.
Okay, so the bike is set up on a trainer, and what you'll see here is on the pedals, these pedals have holes in them, and what's going to happen is the cleats that are now attached to the shoes that I'm getting will clip into the pedals, and I'll get those two sources of energy that I talked about, the pushing energy and the pulling energy. And the shoes that I've selected look like this, and where you see the yellow and black part is where the cleat is, and that is what's ultimately going to clip into the pedal.
So this tool I'm using is going to measure the angle of her knee, and we want the proper bend to be in between the 30 and 35 in this area here. This will give you the most efficient pedal stroke. It'll keep your legs less tired in your triathlon as you're going forward.
Okay.
So you want to get to the bottom of your pedal stroke, and I will line you up back just a little bit further. And, oh, too far. Okay, hold it right there, and then try to keep your heel down. Okay, so there. So I'm measuring the angle of her leg, and you can see that it's right in the middle now. And that's where we want it.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. So the bike is set up on a stationary trainer right now. This is a magnetic trainer. This is what I use over the winter season, fall and winter season, because it's too cold to go outside. This is the one that they just have set up in the shop. But as you can see, it allows you to put your bike that you ride outdoors on the trainer indoors so that you can keep riding and training through the season. All right, folks, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed coming with me to my bike shop and learning a little bit more about clips and pedals and all that technical stuff. So I'm actually on a little bit of a shopping spree. I'm heading to New Balance to get some new running shoes, because for me, all of my triathlon training up until this point in time has really been about power walking and a little bit of jogging, but now I'm going to be making the transition to doing primarily jogging going forward, and I need to get new shoes because my shoes are like 1.5 years old and they definitely are broke down. I need something fresh to get out there so I don't injure myself. So I'm gonna make a stop at the running store and then I'm gonna head on home. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I hope you enjoy this, and I will produce like this is not a production. This is me in my car. I will make another video soon. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.